Brawl 2000 has had issues. Just bear with us, folks. Our card, of course, is the Joker, Miles Blume, or Georgie. And the Joker, who has been the very dangerous in the early goings, but this is his first real challenge as title reign for the Joker. Anyway, there's a swinging neck breaker by the Joker. And along with a bunch of debuts that I know everyone's been talking about all over social media and everywhere else, as we have the debut of Minty from Minty's Comedic Arts from YouTube, in action today, making his in-ring debut, as Jackson is already into the swing of things. I think a lot of the people, when they get in the ring with Jackson or Scott, sorry to cut myself off, but is the fact they think that M.1, because he's younger and smaller, that he's outmatched, and that's just not the case with Jackson, who, as you see a nice head scissors by there, he is an extraordinary young man as a front face lock, and he's going to help the Joker in the ring, which I'm sure the Joker did not appreciate. But, yep, Minty, Comedic Arts. Minty is going to be making his in-ring debut as he's going to be challenging, or actually, not challenging, we're going to be crowning a European champion in that match. There's a stamp of disapproval by Jackson R. Scott, and that could be it right there. Oh, Jackson only a fingertip away from capturing the title in our opening contest. What a great way to start the night. It's always interesting whenever we have a new title change hands. But it's also cool we crown a champion, as we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna crown the European champion tonight, as Minty Comedic Arts is going to be challenging none other than, get this, James Bond himself, James Bond, for the European Championship. So that should be a very exciting match. That's to crown the first champion. And in our main event tonight, you will see the F4L, father-son duo of the F4L, and the newcomers making their in-ring debut as well. For you fans who are fans of the Britain Got Talent, or the talented, game shows where everyone goes and tries to, try their hand at entertainment, as the Joker has turned this thing quickly around in his favor, and the Crown Prince of Gotham is about to retain his title. No, a one count only. It goes to show the tenacity of this young man from L.A., California. Oh my, there's the kick. What a kick by Jackson. But in making their in-ring debut are the team known as Jack and Tim Gooder. They are the lucky ones making their in-ring debut in the main event, teaming with the F4L, father-son duo teams, coming together to challenge or to take on, as a very interesting thing, the McMahons, Vince and Shane, father-son duo. And now a lot of you guys you comic book people out there may not remember that Batman had a son named Damian. Well, tonight, Damian's coming back, resurrecting from the Robin, and tonight, Batman and Damian Wayne will be teaming together to challenge. We know the Blume Lock all too well, and so did the Joker, apparently, who had that well scouted. He knew if he was in that hold too long, he was going to lose his title. Jackson sits up into the snow, as it's snowing here in the Dream Masters Arena. And Jackson reverses, and he's just been on fire. And we've seen this fire from Jackson before, so if he keeps this up, he's about to uncrown the Crown Prince of Gotham. Prince of Crime of Boston, anyway. But we spoke too soon. Joker still has some fight left in him. And now what are we going to see here? Joker probably trying to think of what else you need to do. Probably thought he should have been done already. So there's a lot of exciting matches here to see. And those matches I mentioned are going to be later on in the program. Other matches you will see is a triple threat for the BA Tag Team titles in a classic, sorry, my son wrote this down. As remember, we are a father-son duo who make this show possible. As we're going to be having a hardware title match 3-way, which you guys probably know better as a TLC match or tables, ladders, and chairs or whatever. Well, ooh, Jackson's been opened up by the Joker with a vicious right hand. And I don't think that's going to be good for the Joker because Jackson hates that. And now the Joker's battled back in this thing. Uh-oh, there it is. Calls that the buzzer and that the last laugh, and that could be it. And it is. So on our show, folks, if you don't, capture a title on the first shot, granted, you'll have another shot down the road, but Jackson's going to have to stand back in line all the way at the end, and someone else is going to have to step up. But remember, later on tonight, we'll have a 3-way for the BA Tag Team titles as the Horror Connection, Jason and Michael Myers, will defend against the team of Beavis and Butthead and the team of Lobo and Ghost Rider, better known as Hell on Wheels. Oh boy. So the Joker went ahead and won both titles. Isn't that delightful, folks? And that's for the BA Championship, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no title change hands, as the Joker is still your champion. And we're going to be right back with our next match right after this. Stick around.